Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. We're back here in Call the Wild today. Look at this view. Unbelievable, isn't it? Absolutely stunningly gorgeous. We're here in the Yukon. We're in Alaska. And picking up in the series I started like a week or so ago. And I won't rehash everything that we did in the first episode because it's a hunting game. We talked, we hunted. Yeah, you're caught up. But I thought I'd stick around in Alaska a little bit and maybe start filling out the map some more. Now, I started thinking about it now. I will bring up one thing. And that one thing is that, you know, I need to refill out this map. It has been a while since I've played Call of the Wild. And in this particular map, I have not really visited much since the reset. Most of what you're going to see on here is from my last video. And we were bothering some moosing up north here. And some bison eventually, I think. Yep. Down here. But, you know, I'm kind of excited because this is going to be sort of like an old school Call of the Wild pizza map. Today we're just going to go try to fill in some of these zones. We'll do the moose. Yeah. So we'll do the moose, and they start at noon, and they go to about 4 o'clock. And then the bison are on before them from 8 to 12. So if I go down there at the right time, the moose should already be down there and on the water, and then the bison zones might still be there, so I could pick up a few extra zones from hitting those. So go into these areas during the bison time isn't really the best strategy. The better strategy is to go to these places during the moose time. See if I can pick up 2. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the time here, and I'm going to run down to this lake first. This looks like a pretty good sized lake. And then, yeah, probably fast travel down here to hit this one. So we'll get a marker down. Pop into my little shed here and change the time. So part of this series is going to be reminiscing about, you know, my time playing Call of the Wild and some of the changes and things that have happened and will continue to happen. But I was coming in here earlier to I decided to add a pistol into my rotation there. You know, I got a good race to run. Normally I would probably make this a little later. But I want to at least it's a pretty big lake. Let me we'll just do that. But I remember when I first came to the Yukon and being like, oh, these cabins are cool. They look so much better than Layton Lakes. And the kind of stuff we're getting now is great. If they wanted to ever go back and sort of... I don't know how that would work. I don't know if you could come in and change something like that in this kind of game. But if they wanted to come fix some of these old cabins, it'd be kind of cool. Alright, Rascal, you ready, buddy? Let's go see if we can find some moosin'. I'm squawking over there already. Moosin', of course. Well, that's the other thing. Both these lakes probably have moose on them. But I'm going to bypass them. I'm literally... Oh, here comes the snow. Awesome. Probably, anyway. I don't really... The reason is, you know, if you look... So on the map there, you see these purple. It's not too bad. I guess I could creep down there. Have a quick peek. We'll go right this way. Yeah. Just quite yet. But I think it would be fun if they sort of retrofitted. Is that the word I'm trying to think of? I'm sorry. My brain's just been kind of like sidetracked on this word for a minute. But anyway, you just redo them, make them a little cooler. You don't even have to go like much bigger. Maybe you don't have to expand the footprint if that's going to be a problem to the game. But you could throw some things in there, maybe. Yeah. See, here is interesting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's at least stick a moose zone on there, so I know they're in here. Look at that little fella. Look at that little guy. Anyway, I'm probably spooking off the moose that's supposed to be coming in here. But I'll just walk down here and see if I can look into maybe seeing the zone on the ground. But I did want to go ahead and tag a moose zone down here. I really probably could just head off into the distance and get going. But there we go. Let's try to get a second one. No, another little guy. This is the little guy lake. Now that moose that I scared up could have been trying to get to those guys down there. I'm hoping maybe he was trying to just sneak into this spot right down here, so I could maybe walk down in here. Pick up some flashies. Now, I decided to keep the universal auto collar in my inventory. That was a nice one. Oh, that's a lot of moose. Well, alright, I'll call that good enough. What's up, Goosin'? Goosin' and moosing. Quit moosing around. Ooh, dang. That's a good goose. Hey, buddy. What are you guys? Fast? Yeah, that's what you are. Yeah. Alright, I got one. Okay. Oh, I moved my marker. I was like, let's head to the marker. Yeah, well, that's not going to be helpful. Until I move it. There. And so hopefully... So I'm looking at the gradient, and it's hard to tell, but it should slope down. So where I've got my pip placed, hopefully, is going to be a little bit up higher, so it should give me a view down onto this lake, and that will hopefully be enough to give me a good spot to have a good look on the map there. But 800 yards to go. I'm not going to sneak by these guys. We'll just stir them up. They are pretty close to that hunting stand, though. And like I mentioned before, particularly on the older maps, you know, well, first of all, you just don't have as many opportunities to buy the hunting stands on the newer maps. But I think they're pretty OP on the older maps. Huh. Yeah, I knew it. So were there any other guys hiding in the back? Oh, we got some bison. That's what's moving. I thought I saw some moose moving around back there. Well, that's good. But like I said, that way, I mean, you could run into these guys. There's a better one. Leaving But I don't think the bison, I mean, I don't really fear them like I fear the Cape buffalo or the water buffalo. Generally speaking, not always. When I'm bumping into bison out in the wild, they just run away. They don't usually get aggressive unless you shoot them or shoot at them. Where the other guys, they'll just come after you because you looked at them wrong. Gosh, I love this map though. More maps where it snows. Come on. I mean, they did a great job. The snow comes in, everything gets covered in snow. The sound changes. Let's see, that looked like it was about to land. The sound of your footsteps change. That powdery little crunch. What are you guys doing? That's 3. Another 3. Geese can be shot on the ground or in the air. I got good wind. And I'm still plenty far away that I could take a shot. I'm just not exactly sure where they landed. Look, when they come in at an angle like that, it's really kind of hard to tell. Somewhere, I think, in there. But it could be 30 yards. It could be 70. I don't know. But maybe I'll get lucky and I'll either flush them up and get a couple shots, or maybe I'll bump into them and see somebody. Good thing about the Gone Hunting series is that there's no real target. Man, there's so many geese up in here. I mean, there's definitely, it sounds like there's some off to my left. Alright, I would think somewhere up around this pine tree, I should get a view. Or get a warning or something. I'm in a catch-22 because I want to turn my headphones up because it definitely sounds like I'm closer to them. It's so loud. Alright, if I don't see anything about this pine tree, I don't know where they are. Oh, it looks like it might open up a little bit. I could get lucky. See, they're definitely a lot further than I would have guessed from the animation of them landing. Alright, there's goose on. They're in here. Or I can hear them. I'll turn my headphones up. They're like right in here with me. Alright, have a seat, bud. Have a seat. What's that? Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Alright, let me take the scope off because I think it's going to be really, really close. I don't think I've ever crept up right on them like this. Alright. I heard somebody. Do they take off? What? Are you kidding? That was one goosen flying away. It sounded like there was 1,000 goosen right here. What? Wow. What a letdown. Anyway, I've got the electronic collar. I could put it down. We can just go maybe spook up some goosen and see what happens. Yeah. There they go. Too far. Well, we annoyed some goosen. Hey, it doesn't always work out. That is for sure. Better than video games and in real life. Luckily, though, I mean, it is cold here. It is cold outside, but I'm in a nice warm house and some nice warm clothes. I've even got the fan on. I'm crawling around in this icy, slushy nastiness for real. Alright, so normally I drop and slow down around 250. But this is actually further away. This isn't like exactly on the shore where I pinpointed where I'm like headed to. So I'm going to run up just a little closer. One of the things about hunting here is this scrub. And generally speaking, I mean, most places have it, or have variations of it. Some places are way easier to maneuver, and other places it's like, it's just bad areas. Like there's parts of Africa where it's just, you don't want to even go in there. The lions are going to eat you. It's like in Jurassic Park. Don't go in the tall grass, man. Yeah, don't go in the tall grass in Africa. Many of my African adventures. Now, it's funny because another reason why I love this game, though, I would say it ended there, but it didn't. You just, you pop back into the nearest outpost. And unlike a Survivor game, you don't have to run back to your sad body and get your stuff. You can just be, unless you got an animal to pick up or something, you can just be like, you know what? I'm gonna go hunt some rabbits. Now, what I do think is funny, right? So there is like collision damage from animals. They love that in this game. It's one of the dumbest things in this game, but I kind of love it. Because you literally could be killed by a small herd of chamois. Or goats. But, anyway. Rabbits, I don't really think they have a collision. But I would love it. Because, the rabbits, you'll come across some of the warrens. There's 10, 12 rabbits. So 10 to 12 hits from a deer. Even a tiny little goat or deer is enough to kill you. I would think the rabbits would do the same. I would do an entire video. There's the many different ways that I could be killed by rabbits. It's probably why they don't do it, though. It'd be funny, though. Which has now got me wondering a little bit about some of the level 2 animals. Like, Can a coyote hurt you? I mean, in real life, a coyote could hurt you. Could even, I mean, enough of them could kill you. I think I did a good job. Now, there might not be moose on this lake. You never know. But a lot of, the way my luck works is I pick a spot on the map and I'm like, okay, I'll go look for moose there, and there are moose there, like exactly where I will go to look. So I either scare them or don't end up in a good position to look around. I think they ever did it in the geese in here. I mean, you know, I was kind of thinking in my last video, I was like, man, there's a lot of honking going on. And I feel like it's one thing if it's like, okay, I'm in Gooseland. This is where the goose live. But if it's just like this everywhere, well, it is not looking overly moosey, but that doesn't really mean that, you know, you could have a giant lake with just one moose zone on it. You could have a small one with 3. Who's yakking? Scared off a beastin'. There he goes. Oh, 3. Alright, well that's good. I can still, so even if there aren't any moose on the way, I should keep an eye out for bison since they were here last. Excuse me. I feel pretty confident I could stand up and just kind of scoot on in here, but let's do the diligent thing. Yeah, I see bison poop. Oh, and it worked out. Sort of. I mean, at least I got a zone. I am not going to shoot her. Oh, there we go. So I'm wondering, maybe these fluffies are leftover bison fluffies. I'll scoot left. If I mean, I don't care if I scare her really, or if she stays there, honestly. Wow, yeah, look how close I got up on her. 53 yards. We won't talk about the cookies and cream lakes. I mean, I'm obviously I'm going to keep bringing it up because it's, you know. All right, I might actually try to speaker on out of there if I can. I want to make sure. Oh, I got it. Good. Yeah. Hi. How you doing? He's very unimpressed by my presence. Oh, this is a big lake. Alright, I'm going to run around it anyway. But that's what I mean. It could just be her. Wow, this is huge. Bleh. Huge lake. Now you notice. Now. I could have walked up and pushed you over, lady. You see some crazy guy running across the other side of the lake, though, and then your spidey senses go off. This looks so gross. You know, you start to wonder. I was playing... Every now and then I get bored and I download games. or re-download games. And I re-downloaded Ark. Uh, you know, I've broadcast a few Ark videos. It is not a game that I like. It is a game that I very, very carefully recommend, sort of, for the right kind of player. Oh, man. So, there we go. There's a big one. 264-ish. 200-ish. Not a great angle. Let's say I'm in the moose zone. So I'd either scared off that guy that was hollering at me when I was coming up here, or it was, you know, heading into its zone or whatever. 2+ hours into the zone. I think what I'm going to do is maybe put a shot into this moosin over here. And that'll stir up these guys. Everybody runs away. I go get up, run down there, pick up my prize, hopefully. And keep on trucking. Alright, you go ahead and have a seat, bud. Yes, sir. There you go. Because I think I should just do it right about here. Look at him do his little wiggle. Oh, don't you dare! I knew it. Bodyguard. Now, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. When a video game just has to go and be a video game like that, I get agitated. Make it more realistic, okay? The second I got the beat on him, the cow walked right up. Bull. It's like pathing wolves right at you in a game. What? Well, dear, all I can say is you might get shot in the head. Because I'm going for this. I think that was good. Oh, come on, go down, go down, go down, go down. Man. Alright. Well, a couple things I need to think about. And I started out the run trying to decide whether I should grab the new 338. Now, my last video, I wasn't shooting very well. I was trying to keep an eye out for bison tracks. Yeah, it's not dead yet. It wasn't a good shot. uh, are specifically bison drink zones. It is about 4 hours past when they go off the drink, though, so might not get any more. I think the problem with that shot was, and it's a guess, maybe I didn't let it get up a little higher. I needed it to be a little higher. But I would definitely, I mean, obviously the bison are losing their minds back there. So I would, and I already found a bison zone. So I would certainly come back here during bison drink times. And peep those guys. I'm pretty sure that's just leftovers from the ones I scared off. Did homie ever die? Homie never died. But let me get. I'll eventually get to my point. I'm wondering if maybe I should switch to the 338 if I'm going to be taking longer shots here. Which means changing my loadout just a skosh. It just doesn't feel like... I don't know. Sometimes the 7mm just... It doesn't feel like it punches. It reminds me of the 308. Sometimes it just doesn't feel like it's... doing what it should be doing. Well, I don't... So yeah, if I want to send it way across the water... yeah. And try to get this guy. I don't know. I think maybe I need the 338 to get in there. Alright. Again, I don't think that guy's gonna die. Just don't think it's gonna happen today. But, and I did mention this. Uh, well, maybe not in this video. Now that I think about it. But anyway, I haven't been playing in a while. Let's give me a little time to readjust. The other thing that's new to me, and you'd think it'd be making things better, and I think it will eventually. And I'm gonna clean them right now. I got glasses. That's right. Which is, it was both exciting and a bit of a letdown. It's exciting because I can kind of see better. A little bit of a letdown because I need surgery on my right eye. Hey, don't really do much for my right eye. But this left eye is a laser accurate, y'all. Oh boy, bit of a run. We'll do 12:45. So I'm curious to see. And I'm still adjusting and getting used to them. I wore glasses when I was... I have such weird eyes. I wore glasses when I was a little kid, from like first to third grade. And then the doctor was like, "Oh, your vision is great. It like corrected itself." Okay. And then when I was 19, went to the eye doctor for the old eye appointment. They were like, "Ah, your vision's starting to get a little off. I don't know if you noticed." I hadn't. I put the glasses on. I noticed, obviously, when I put the glasses on, that, okay, things are a little blurry. And then when I was like 22, or 23, somewhere in there, I went to the eye doctor, like you do, and they're like, um, you know, they kind of insinuated that maybe the doctor had given me the wrong prescription or something. And they were like, "You don't really need glasses." And I was like, "No, I remember when it." Listen, I could see more clearly when I first got them. But they were like, "Look, they took them off, and they were like, I mean, you can wear them if you want." I was like, "I don't have to wear glasses. I don't wear glasses." We'll just blame youth on that. I read a statistics once that males can continue to grow into their like early 20s. Or maybe that had something to do with it. I don't think it's happening now. These old eyeballs aren't just going to miraculously fix themselves this time. Here comes the snow! We had a nice little bit of snow here in Virginia. It doesn't happen very often where I'm in sort of like the southern-ish part of Virginia. I'm like central. I'm moving a little more to the southern part of Virginia. But anyway, it doesn't happen here too often. It's not unsurprising to go through a winter in Virginia and not, where I live in Virginia, and not see any snow. Now, you go up into the mountains and stuff, they get snow all the time. Northern Virginia, the west part of Virginia, they get a good amount. They have ski resorts and all that kind of stuff, but down here in the flat part, closer to the ocean and in the south, we don't see it much. We did. We got a snow. Well, it was snow, ice storm because it kept going back and forth. So that just was a mess. And then we got a nice, beautiful, like just random. It was like 2, maybe 3 hours of just snow the other day. Big fat flakes, the kind you really want, like this. You want to see crunchy. You can make a snowball. You can make a snowball instead of like an ice ball. But it's all gone now. Okay. Now, I just realized that I crept a lot longer than I needed to. My bad, y'all. But listen. You got the snow update. Now, one of the things that I think is kind of interesting about hunting here in the Yukon, or Alaska. Can I just call? I mean, I know Yukon is Canada too, so I guess, they're always so funny about these places, like, Silver Ridge. I just say it's Colorado. They're like, it's the Rocky Mountains. Leighton Lakes is Washington State. They're like, it's in that area. But then, of course, we have Mississippi Acres. Well, Oh, looks like the interweb was acting up. So you either quit watching or, you missed however long the interwebs were, acting up. The funny thing is that little stupid thing pops up after the problem. But I can tell you what you missed, if you missed. You missed this excellent snow story. Here's what happened. No, I'm just kidding. That might actually be in there. Nobody wants to hear that again. Oh, you know what I should do? It was the most amazing snow story. Unbelievable, right? Oh my gosh, you guys. Can you believe it? And then we all lived. It was amazing. The most adventurous snow adventure that ever happened. No. Let me look at it. Yeah. The only person that was watching live quit because it probably just disappeared. He said, "Bye, pizza." All right. Well, that last lake. Wow. I mean, look at all those moose zones. And a bison zone snuck in there, too. Somewhere, right? Right? I swear I got a bison zone. There we go. Well, it'll just be a reminder to me. I always like to try to tag any of those that I can when I can get doubles. Especially if it's, like, stacked like this. So the bison were on, they leave, and the moose come right on. Try to pick up those earlier zones because, in a way, it can just sort of be, like I said, it'll be a reminder to me. So the next time I decide to come looking for bison, looks like there might be bison on this lake. Let me check. Scroll through the zones, find a bison zone. I know. It's worth the time. It's worth the effort. It's worth crawling through the bush. Les bush. Oh, there's something. There we go. So, the new glasses. You think I think they're helping when you pick out some of the things a little bit further away. At least, the left one. I've been blind to my right eye for like over a year. It's no big deal. But I keep saying, well, here's the thing. I kept saying, I'm a decent shot. Once we get the rust off and everything, I'm doing pretty good. But, I was like, oh, I get these glasses, man. Firing like my little laser red sight here, and then nope. No, no. Although I don't think it's going to make much difference in video games. I mean, right? One eye, it's not like I actually have to like close my eye to aim. Well, it's not looking overly moosey on this lake. Well, there we go. I say that's out of range. I was trying to decide whether I should go righty or lefty first, and I was going to say righty because there was this moose over here. But nothing. That's all within range. That's on the edge. That's probably not rendering in. Close though. Let's go left. Now, instead of creeping and wasting all my time on this one, even though, I mean, I feel like there could be a moose zone right up here. It's hard to see over that ridge right there. So I could just duck until I can get a peek around this little bend here. But I would lose most of my time if I really tried to creep around this whole thing. And it might only be for this, you know, these two moose zones. So maybe mix up your tactics just a little bit. Try to keep it practical. I mean, honestly, sometimes you can run right up on these moose. Anyway, no monsters there to worry about. I don't really care if they run off. Now, a lot of times I'll go ahead and I'll just tear through, especially if the map is, you know, has been reset or it's a new map. Yeah, here we go. Leftover bison or a moose and I scared off? Let's see. I think it's bison. Yeah. Beautiful. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna run into any more. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. I don't look like anybody's back in that corner though. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna save myself a little time and head back. So the good news is once again I found the bison zone. Got it for free, right? And again, another reminder to come back here to look for bison. Oh. I still think I'm going to have to go down to this end and come this way to really clear out this side. But instead of going all the way down there, and go back up here, I'd still have to curve around. We'll just go back this way. Well, if I haven't said it, how you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. You're busy. You're doing whatever you want to do. I wonder if there's a better way to approach this. Maybe. Not really. Alright. And it's just really... I mean, you... I don't know if this is any faster or not. Let's go chase some moose. Why not go chase the moose around? I've talked about zone hunting in previous videos, which is, I mean, basically what I'm doing. And when I say zone hunting, I don't mean like... I don't mean, you know, going to hunt necessarily animals at a specific time in a specific place. I'm just looking for their zones, mainly. I would love some wolves right now. Oh, Wolfie boy! Alright, Mason, let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. There you go. Make smart choices. Picked up some bison too. That's what I was hoping. Yeah. Anybody over here? Anyway, yeah, I don't know what to tell you about what it says about zones, especially again when you're just starting a new map or on a reset. It's gonna say there's one mason and there's gonna be more than one mason. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I know. Alright, so I'm gonna keep cruising just in case any more mason show up on this side. We got wolf tracks, we got bison poop. Alright, we got a zone here. Maybe bison, I would think. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a lot of bison poop. That is a lot of bison poop. Alright. There we go. Were those ones I found earlier? No. Perfect. Already worth it. So yeah, even though that was, like I said, right on the edge of the render distance, that's it. It is. It is on the edge of the render distance. So does that mean there could be some moose in there? Yeah, it does. Now, one thing I don't really remember having happened. Well, no, I guess it did at the beginning of this video. I haven't really come across any of the geese on the ground, but yeah, they were there at the beginning. I would love not to have to run out there. 1400, so again, we're about 4 hours past the bison, so their zones probably not going to be showing up. Anymore. Yeah, it's just that one area I haven't really been able to see from the other, the opposite shore or from here yet. No, I'm not trying to get all the moose zones because I'm going to do like a grind or anything. I'm trying to get as many as I can, that's all. Surprise! Yeah. What up, y'all? Make a run for it, B. Oh, there was another one that I didn't see. That's how they get you. Alright. I don't know what's going to make me... What would make me more upset? I get all the way out here and there's nothing, which I kind of expect. Or I get all the way out here and there's like one moose in this weird spot. Oh, nice. So, if you haven't picked it up, and this is, they've changed things a little bit, but this is how it kind of used to be on most maps, where like you'd have like 5 or 6 zones, or how can I say that? So right here, where am I? Here I am. All right. So right here we've got a moose and a plains bison, and let's say they would also have caribou and wolves, drink here, which is not a bad thing, but it's also kind of annoying when you're hunting different animals because of the pressure. All right, well, if I can see that shoreline, then I guess I should have been able to see this one. All right. Good gravy. Another good map. And again, I can just come back here at bison time and probably pick up a few more bison zones. 1412. Do I run down here and have a look at this edge? I guess I do. I guess I go have a peek anyway. Caffeinated beverage. Let's go. I think in the past this used to be wolf territory. But again, who knows? They reset things. I think the burnt up woods is still going to be where you find a lot of wolves. Anyway, the opposite shoreline isn't interesting to me. I don't even think it's like a place I can get to. The only thing I was thinking is I'm still down here at moose time, so if moose are down here, I'll see them. But the bison tracks will probably be gone. I'm not even sure I want to sneak in here. I just kind of want to bomb in and take a look. I mean, if I scare a moose, there's moose, right? Makes sense. Oh, man. Yeah, I still have bears, caribou. What else is on these maps? Oh, there's fox. I think there's fox, maybe. Oh, yeah, there's moose down here, you guys. See? Told you it worked. Found him. I call that the Rambo method. Oh, look at this. Look, I already spooked them. I'm just going to go up in here. See if I can spot where they're standing. What up, dude? That's a big moose. I totally missed him. I mean, I would say that guy was at least like a 4. That was a big dude. There. The thing is, too, and I didn't say it out loud, but as I was coming up, I was like, man, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if it's just him. So here's the thing, right? I haven't played in a long time. Run back. I mean, 1,201 pounds sounds like a big moose to me. There we go. So they hadn't rendered in because I was close. I wondered. There we go. Anyway, I couldn't tell you if that was a max weight moose or not. I don't remember anymore. I guess we'll run the shoreline. So the reason I'm going to run it is you generally aren't going to get a good look down the shore from doing it this way. You really just kind of need to just bomb it out. Like I said, I'm more interested in getting the zones right now than doing any hunting. It is sad when you scare off a big monster like that last one, but if I was hunting this, I would not do it like this. I would come in from up above towards the zone that I wanted to hunt. Because it's so difficult to see up in here. Alright, there we go. Little fellas. Yeah, woo, there's another nice one. That's a 3. Alright, well the moose are in here, that's for sure. Don't really think that guy's worth taking the shot on right now. And again, I'm really thinking about switching to the 338. I feel like it might be needed on the Mason. Yep. There you go. Now you know, people. Now you know. Alright. Really? There you go. Miss. They can challenge you and you know, start a fight now, but it hasn't happened a lot. I did test it out a while back. Well, these guys, I don't know. I might surprise them a little bit. I'm trying to see... I just don't know if it would go very far around that way. They usually don't. Like, the back end of most of these don't generally have anything on them. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close. What's up, you guys? Time to leave. I see you. Time to go. Go on. Miss. It's always the females that hang back. You. Huh. They didn't seem to be moving quite as fast as they used to. I hope they slowed them down just a little bit. It was getting kind of ridiculous trying to catch these guys. Ooh, a 4! That's a diamond potential goose right there, isn't it? Six to a 7. Alright, well. If I was into goose hunting, I think that's something I should probably tackle in this series. Right? I mean, when I started playing, there was stuff I just wasn't doing. Like I wasn't using the smaller arms. Whoa! Irritated somebody. Please don't tell me you're sticking them way back in here. Oh no. Oh man. This is annoying. Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet there's another zone right back here. Oh, this is gonna be really... There he is. Right? Behind her? There. Look, yeah, they were definitely hanging out back here. Wow. Well, you know, sometimes the difficult stuff is kind of fun to hunt, though. And bison. Oh, man. I would think hunting bison back here is going to be difficult. Where do you even come in from? I mean, if they're hanging out as high up as, you know, around this hill like this, they're not all on the water. Maybe up there. Tree stand, I suppose. Ah, there's ways around it. I mean, if you're going to set up stuff out here, you could set up goose stuff. Goose stuff. Wow. All right. Well, shoot. I didn't know. Think, wait. Oh. I thought that was me, not a map marker. What to do? I think I'm going to fast travel. Back up this way and look down the other side just a little bit. Promises, promises. You're not really there. All right. I know there's some there. I'm going to head this back way. A bit of a look around. Just before, I still got, you know, an hour. Try to cover a little more ground. My thinking is that terrain back here in particular looks really steep. This is the edge of the map. So there is a lot of stuff that may be huntable back there. I don't know. It's a strange move, in my opinion. Alright, well, we definitely heard the Wolby boys wolfing when I was fast traveling, but they're not here. I do think I came in close enough, though. It could be a rendered thing. No, I was thinking about it. I really did used to have a lot of fun hunting the geese in in Hirschfeld. This definitely looks like an area to set up. Anyway, I would definitely think the wolves are drinking around here at some point then. on one of these two lakes. Probably here, because I think they used to be down here. I think that's from the moose and that I've already scored, so I'll just run past them. He was just a little feller. Start working my way down to the shoreline. $400 and at least see. I'm just curious if it does continue going this way. And look how far out those geese are going. Those are 4. Wow. They're also some nice geese. Yeah, goose hunt would probably be fun coming up. I don't know if I'm quite brave or skilled enough to go to, what is it, Reventuli? The bird sanctuary or whatever. I guess it's not really a sanctuary. But... yeah, alright, so this is a moose. Dang it. I guess I kind of need to rethink this whole... I mean, it was a map reset, right? No, right. They definitely reset it. I'm not going way out there, though. I mean, I've done it before. You can see... so before, it was like a few... there were zones along here, right? Not this many. And it was some wolf zones, and I forget what else. But, wow. Well, I'm sort of wondering if it's kind of like, all right, is moose on every lake? Because I know you can find some moose in the middle. You know what, though? I think this was caribou. I want to hunt some caribou before this video is over. I don't know when they drink. Let's see if I've got a zone for them. 4 to 8? Oh, it's terrible. All right, well. Actually, I do remember there are moose in here, too, I think. Maybe it was up here. There's definitely moose up here. I want to go see about some caribou. Why not? Oh boy. So that kind of changes things, you know, on several maps. On several maps, they've always had these kind of big lakes or certain areas that are at the back of the map. That, you know, there just wasn't anything ever back there. If they're putting stuff back there now, goodness. I mean, that's good. And I've wondered a couple times when they're like, oh, there's over 100 moose on this map. What? You know, like 140 moose. Zones. I'm sorry, not 140 moose. 140 moose zones. That blows my mind. It's like, what am I looking at? Tower. 4 to 8. Gross. Now, in the old days, I would have just set it to 431. Now, probably the smart move would be to set it to more like 530. Just because these guys might not be on their areas yet. How far away is this? Bison. 223 yards. I'm gonna run away. A little bit, maybe. Here we go. We'll just have a little look around, kill some time. Maybe spot something, resting, eating, I don't know. But the reason I want to do that is because just in case it's saying I rendered in, or I'm too close to the zone for them to render in. If they happen to be right there. And it's just a little too close for my comfort, so I'm just going to run away. Run away. About 300 and some odd yards to do it. I've heard like 360 yards. I don't know. Just run away. Run back! Run away, run back, run away, run back. We're the worst army ever, rascal. But this way I feel more confident walking up there. I mean, I don't know. It could be a non-caribou pond. Whatever it is, but... I'd rather just go ahead and give myself the best possible chance, really. All right. Any boos that care? Come on, that was good. Nah, I wasn't. Not looking too good yet. And again, I mean, there's a little bit of risk by starting this close to their start time. And I mean, they could be out in the woods or up this hill walking in, you know. I don't know. Maybe this isn't Caribou Land anymore. Maybe they changed it after the reset. Looks pretty non-Caribou-ish to me. Oh, the sun just came in right through the shades of my window here. It is blinding me. No, no caribous. All right, let's see. Next, over here. Maybe I got it backwards. Maybe the moose were down here and the caribou were up top. I don't know. Or maybe they moved them around. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. I love random zones, y'all. When you're out zone hunting, that's just great. That's why I love going to Rancho, and the guy's always like down on, you know, you Americans and your glassing. You're like, I'm pretty sure everybody uses binoculars everywhere, man. And in a video game, especially, where it highlights them and gives me their zones. A bunch of threes. Anyway, I irritated them. As I'm apt to do. Bothering the meese and the bisons. Good morning, Crispy Cracker. How are you? Oh, I'm doing well. It's a beautiful day in Virginia, and it's a beautiful day here in Alaska. Or at least it looks like it. What did we creep up on? I don't hear anything. Nothing at all. Rascal quit crying. Maybe it was just the buffalo I was coming up on. I don't want to creep around for 400 yards. Ivan, I'm just going to add an O to that. I hope you have a good night as well. Or are having a good night. How about that? Yep, it is about lunchtime where I'm at. Look at all these burbs. What is it? Oh, it's a wolf. Dope. Is he going to try to eat me, though? I thought I heard growling. Let me turn my headphones up. Ooh. I could use a wolf fight. Ooh. Hello. I wonder if the wolf stirred them up. Man, I could take him with the Thunderbird from right here. Ooh, it's tempting. I think I'll let him go. It's powerful enough, though. That's why I brought it. Oh, that and wolf fighting. Come on, miss. Move along, move along. Well, I get excited. I guess the wolf was stirring up the bison. I did not know, though. I mean, I'm just... Oh, come on. Don't get irritated. Let's not do this. Oh, I think they're trying to go back. Oh, here we go. Yeah, she's got the wiggle horns. Rascal is a little upset. He's not growling, though. Alright, let's creep over here just a little bit. I want to see if... I think this is... What's that? There's the wolf! Okay. And it's warning me. How does it know? I'm down? My wind is good? Wow. Okay. Maybe it's just wolf fight time and they're just going to push it. That's cool. Ooh, come on, come on. Should I stand up yet? Let's get... I want this zone. It's not a trap. There we go. I think I should probably get up. Oh, come on. Is it just the one female? I thought I heard her bark from over this way, too, though. I don't know. It's being really weird. I'm going to go... I guess I'm going to go chase a wolf. I mean, it's just warnings, though. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's so cool sounding. So loud. Roll. I'm going to get killed by bison chasing a wolf through the woods. Or whatever this is. Oh. Come on. Oh, there they are. Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We got a pat. Come on. All right. Yeah, I knew they were getting close. You guys should probably leave. I'm just saying. Oh, that was a charge. Oh, yeah, they got me. They got me. Oh. Ooh. You going down? You going down? I got them all, I think. Oh, he's still growling. What is he growling? What is he growling? No, I got them all. I got them all. Yeah! The buffalo watched. Oh, no, those are trees. All right. Okay. Wolves taken care of. You're from Europe? Nice to meet you. Not exactly sure what you're asking, but I am playing on PlayStation 4. So I'm using a controller. And I am level 60. Come on, give me a zone. And I got a zone. Nice. Alright, let's reload. The glowing eyes. Let's see if I got any good prizes. Make sure I got some good kills. Nice. Alright. We got... Oh, that's such a pretty color, too. Our first one, we got a lungs, liver. Good. So that's a clean kill. How do you turn the x-ray on? There we go. Boom, right in. Silver metal gray. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm going to make some money on this little haul right here. I can't believe they didn't break and run. That's what I was expecting. The reason I got bit was that last one was, I really thought it was going to run away from me. Beautiful animals. There's a gold, gray male. The class is 5, the difficulty was 6. So, not bad, not bad. Lower neck, right lung, just snuck it in there, looks like. Oh, 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 oh. I think that's the one that dropped, like, instantly. Broke his neck. I remember seeing one, that was it. It just plopped right on the ground. Everybody else, I think, pretty much ran. Maybe this guy was a quick one, too. Gold medal. Lung, liver. Raking in the cash on this one. Face on that one. Female, silver. Oh, we got into everything on that one. Luckily, we just touched the liver. Oh, and the right lung. Okay, okay. And the left lung. Oh my god, we shot everything. Next. Silver, male. A little smaller. I like his legs, though. The color on his legs. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Double lunged him. Boom. Ouch. All right, last one, I think. Yeah, there we go. The nice thing is, while I'm picking up these wolves, if the caribou want to come back in, that'd be great. This is the one that went after me, I think. Right? Yeah. Well, obviously they were all going after me. Look at that kind of weird angle. At least I got it in there. Let's look at the pressure. Yeah, that buffalo zone is gone. It is so gone. But it was so worth it. Alright. Oh, good. Man, I was waiting for a good wolf attack. I am pumped now. I am really just... I'm awake for sure. But anyway, thanks for saying hi, guys. I really appreciate it. Anybody that ever likes to want to drop in, say hello, have a conversation, feel free. I really wasn't sure what you were asking on that last one, like I said. The rifle that I'm using is the 7mm. The pistol is the 454 Thunderbird. How do you inventory? Here we go. I've got the 22-250 for small to medium game. Uh, I've got the 7 mil for medium to large game. I've got the crossbow for anything in the game. I can shoot level 1 to 9, and even a level 10, technically. The Cacciatore shotgun, small game, large game. You can't shoot the biggest stuff in the game with it. And the Sunderberg, that is to put down big monsters trying to kill me. 454. First aid kit and the electronic color. That's all I need. Speaking of first aid, I am injured, but we'll keep going. We will soldier on. I tell you that though, one thing about this map, unlike some places, maybe like Silver Ridge or some of the newer maps or anything, you don't necessarily bump into quite as many zones while you're out and about and while you're moving, you know? It's like, I want to turn... First of all, it would make sense to turn the animal sounds down because it's a hunting game. That would make no sense at all. But if I could just turn the birds down, oh my gosh. Alright, so again, I don't know if they moved to Caribou or if I made just a mistake, or maybe they're a little further down. I don't know. There they are. Are you kidding me? I'm busy. Now the funny thing is, I was so close to remarking that I hadn't really seen any wolves. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that howling doesn't mean anything, by the way. I mean, I like to look around and check, but... Wait. Wait. What was that? I like to look around and check. Now, again, I don't know if they've made any changes, but it used to not mean anything. It just meant... It was like an ambient noise, almost. There's something that has a zone here. I don't know what it is or was. I'm going to have a look, though. Are they getting creeped out by a wolf? Or are they just doing their thing? Well, just the one group here. Okay, well that makes sense for all the wolf noises. I'm a little curious. I haven't, really shot too many caribou, period. Just not an animal I've hunted that much. And when I say not many, I mean, less than 100, probably. I would say that felt good. All right. Was it a wolf? No. What is it? A bison? No, it's a moose. Hello? I wonder if it's like a split zone. Could be. Or she's broken. Let's go see if she's broken. So there's this glitch. It just sort of lives in the game, and it has lived in the game. I don't know. I mean, you may have heard of it before. You may not. But sometimes when you shoot into a crowd, one or even all, the animals will just freeze. Yeah, I am in wolf territory, that's for sure. He's coming too. Dang it. Boy. Wolf fighting with the crossbow is not easy. It can be done, though. It's running. Alright, good. It takes longer to reload, so it can be a little sketch. Alright, what do we get? Liver, stomach, right line. Boink. Still not getting quite the angle on these shots, but like I said, I'm rusty. At least I got a gold. What is the score on these? Yeah, 430. I'm like over 100 points off a diamond. What'd you pay though? 1,218 bucks. Not too bad. Pretty animal. Light brown. I don't know what's fancy on them. Oh, is that her? Yeah, she's still here. See? So if I look at her, it'll probably say she's fleeing. Yeah, see, it says she's fleeing. But as you can see. Now let's get a selfie. Can you do that in this? Oh, ow! I was gonna take a picture. There is a photo mode. She smacked me. Is it because the zone split? I don't think so. Anyway, what time is it? 6:30. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we'll run over here. Why not? Run from there to there, or run from there to there. Does it really matter? I don't think so. I tell you what I should do, though. There we go. I got wolf. I got rabies. I got the bees. And then, yeah, I got smacked by a caribou. And the females have those little antlers, man. I could be wounded. I could be bad. Luckily, though, I live in the fantasy world, the magic world of video games, where you just eat a health kit and bam. I got to give it up to Bethesda for the stim pack. Not so much the concept. I don't even think they came up with that, but the noise is perfect. It's so beautiful. But back to a point I was making earlier. Before the excitement, uh, you don't really run into like if you're running in Africa or in most places, you just it's this place reminds me a little bit of like Siberia. There's my fox. It is kind of nice to be out of that other terrain and see something a bit different. I like to wash them in. I feel like you're gonna have times on any map where you're gonna run around and you're gonna these vast areas where there's not tracks, you're not gonna see any zones or anything. That's because there's probably not really much going on there, or you're not there at the right time. You know. I think as far as backfilling maps go, I don't really know how I feel about it completely. I ran all the way up here. I wasn't thinking. I was talking. I might as well just finish and see what's up. There we go. Yep, I spooked him finally. Oh, they're in these reeds. Nice. Okay, well, at least she was still drinking. Oh, there's a decent one. I was like, I don't see anything that looks too big. That one looks decent. What are you? A 4? All right. 320, so we know he's like his high estimate is about 100 points off diamond. Yeah, I'm learning. He's got a friend back there, right? No. I just thought this place was a little thicker with them last time I was here. But again, I'm sort of more up in this top portion. Oh, hey, buddy. Are they landing? Look at all these geese. I think they're coming in. I'd be way more interested in some goose than oh, listen to them. Oh man, this is the pond, y'all. This is the pond. Wherever this is. They flew away, but oh no, I think they went down. Where'd they go? Get out of here, caribou. They're there. Oh, those are ducks. Nice. Like oh, they got a bird zone. Well, there's a male. Ah, their call is beautiful. I love it. Hmm. Yeah, get out of here, dude. I'm busy. That's the highest estimate right there. I don't think ducks have to be in the air, do they? I could just blast them. I'm curious. Oh, here, have a seat. Next time he pops up a little bit, I think. Well, I'd say that wasn't a hit. Look at him go. Oh, I did get him. I thought maybe I could get a twofer even. Honestly, I don't know whether I hit the male or the female. I hit the male. Nice. Harlequin. I do think I have Diamond Harlequin. Oh, it's piebald though. Look at that. No wonder it looks weird. All right. Yeah, sure. We'll keep it. How do we... There we go. I got a piebald. Anyway, definitely got Diamond Harlequin. I don't know if I have a piebald Harlequin though. All right, what time is it? I'm going to go for about 20 more minutes or so, and then I'm going to call it a video. Oh, let's see. 7 o'clock. I don't think so. I could fast travel. I guess, you know what? Yeah. Let me shoot over here. Yep, there we go. All right. Should I? How far is it? I feel like I need to reset the time. I really do. I mean, I made some good money on the wolves, right? Apparently, it's not charging me for all these. I don't know. All right. 5 o'clock. And plenty far away. I don't need to worry about spooking anything. So I feel like maybe they moved the wolves just a skosh. Now again, I mean they're right in my wind. So they're all the way over on the other side of this hill. There we go. I can't. There's more than one. And a moose. Cue the geese for geese noises. Oh my gosh. Anyway. These stupid wolf look like they're headed towards the caribous, what I'm just putting together. Yeah, that is like a beeline down to that lake. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to go try to interrupt that. I mean, this wolf is non-stop. Of course. I was like, if I can get over this ridge line... No, they're not going to let me see over this ridge line. Where are you? Nowhere. Okay, so every now and then, certain animal calls will get stuck. I don't think there's a wolf over there hollering. I think that's just going to keep going on and on and on. So I'm going to walk away from that and see if I can find some caribou. Because I'm pretty sure that's broken. So we will continue sneaking down the hill. I'm hoping if I get far enough away from like where, see, it just keeps going. From where that's registering, maybe it'll stop popping up on my screen over there. It happens with the cats too. So like mountain lions, bobcats, whatever. You'll just keep hearing that growl over and over and over again. They're not there. But like I said, at a certain point, you're not supposed to be able to pick up those little lines anymore. So I'm wondering if that'll fix it. Wow. Yeah, I'm just not scoring on these caribou. It makes me concerned they stuck them all along the river. There we go. However, I don't think there's... I think there's going to be like maybe one or two on all these little lakes, and that's going to be it. Is that wolf still going off? Oh, Lord. Anyway. Yeah, maybe there's going to be a lake in here somewhere that has a bunch on them, but... If you play the game long enough, you'll see there's patterns. There's patterns to the way they spread the animals out. There's patterns to the way they reuse zones. There's patterns to the way they do things after the reset. There's patterns. And one of the things there's a pattern for is like to put one or two animal zones on these lakes, kind of dot them around. And then unfortunately drag them down some long river. I mean, are there that many geese in Alaska? I feel like, honestly, I would be surprised. I'm going slow because sometimes they will stick one like right on top of these hunting stands, but I don't think so. I think this is. I found what's out here. Now you can counter it by saying, well, look, here's a decent little herd of them. Nobody's, no monsters in there really. There's a 4. But then you got these with this guy over here just hanging out by himself, not being very helpful. I mean, I don't think there's anything. The last place I was gonna say it might be tucked back in there, but there's nothing. I think I get in and have a look. I feel like, again, personal pet peeve. I feel like these hunting stands can be way more useful than they are. This shot's not too bad, but I feel like in some places they've made the shots almost always out like towards 300 yards. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get over to this one real quick too. There we go. All right. But I should be able to clear out one more lake. Is that wolf? Yeah. I'm going to be forever chased by a wolf, apparently. Except not really. I mean, I think it tells you the range, right? At this point, I hear barking. And now it seems to be moving. This is so weird. Whatever. Anyway, as far as this being wolf territory, I don't remember. I remember maybe having some issues here and there, but it is just crowded. And this guy, I'd really like to shoot that guy. Just to shut him up. I'm gonna go for him. I cannot deal with this mess. This is making me nuts. So he's running towards me. I'm running towards him. Whoa! Whoa! Dog! Where's my warning growl? Dude, they path him perfectly at me. That is the weirdest encounter I've had in... Oh, alright. That is one of the weirdest encounters I've had in this game. Oh, and of course I'm within 150 yards of my target. That was so weird. He wouldn't shut up. He kept barking, 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 barking. And it just goes to show you that I'm 100% correct when I say they path these animals directly at you. Doesn't matter whether you scare a goat or a chamois or a pig or whatever. That herd of female sika is coming for you. Or sika, sorry. I forget, do they have sika in this one? Sika, blacktail, I don't know. They are all kind of the same. Well, I can say that it's been, well, I feel that overall the shooting's a little bit better than the last video. I'm feeling good about that. B, the excitement level was, interesting, up and down. I mean, glitches in Call of the Wild, I just feel like I said, that one where the animal freezes, that's been in the game forever. That's been in the game since I first started playing. Oh, boy. Yeah, so I'm betting the caribou run the river, unfortunately. Unless, again, they could have moved them up here, I suppose. But I was pretty sure. Again, well, before the reset. Oh, God. Before the reset, it was all moose up here. There's moose up here, caribou down there. Apparently, it's where they moved all the wolves. Simmer down with these wolves. You know, one of my favorite things, honestly, about Alaska, or Yukon, whatever, was that the wolves were a bit more controlled and huntable. They seem a little out of whack right now. Like more broken than the Quattro wolves. Alright, so if there were any caribou on here, I won't see them because I'm way too close. But that's alright. Because we're probably just going to run down to here. How far is that? Over 200 yards? So yeah, I mean, again, pick on the games you love. Before I get a new dog, and before I get a new map, and before I get a new gun pack, maybe let's fix a few of the things. So I think the thing with the animals freezing, I don't think that's something they can fix easily anyway. And it seems like they fix it it gets fixed for a while, but then if they go in and they change things, change a little something something on the map, or backfill it at another animal or something, you know what I mean, reset. You get weird animals. So it's like it lives in the code somewhere. I always tell people do that with your will, ignore it. Get a 7-yard shot on a Cape Buffalo. Do what you gotta do. You can tell I don't really have a lot of high confidence there's any caribou in here, because I just don't think they are. I think they're along the river. What's that? Wolves. Of course it's wolves. There they go. What are you chasing? Don't think it's caribou. Oh, there's 7 in there. Alright, well, anyway. It is cool to finally see a pack at a distance. Yeah, and it sucks that they're running like 40 miles an hour. I can't do anything about it. Alright. I'm throwing myself out here and have a quick look around. And then I'm going to call it a video. I have run my mouth long enough. It was kind for some people to say hello today. Thank you guys very much. But I feel like I'll at least be in the right area to look for caribou on the next run if I want to look for caribou. I don't know. You know, the nice thing about going hunting is, and what I like about it, is I still can end up doing the same things. Looking for new zones, hunting animals, etc. But I don't have to, I'm not doing a series in any one place, you know? Yep. Along the river, like I knew. Ooh. 392. That's getting up towards that, what was it, 420-ish? It's a cool looking color, too. Yeah, they're on the river. I knew it. Yeah, I mean, I went up there just to kill the curiosity. Basically, I was like, you know, if I get up here and I see a caribou, okay. But if I get up here and there's nothing, I'm not even gonna bother because I'm pretty positive I know where they're at. And folks, they're here, spread out along this river. Probably like you kind of see here. There's probably gonna be like some spots where there's just this one. And then maybe one way down there. We got some ducks. Looks like. Maybe if I switch to the rifle, I can get a zone. Yeah, they're so far away. Oh, there's one. There's one. Just give me it. Just give me the zone. There we go. Just wanted to see if it was 2 zones. Is that an animal? No. Alright. But I would expect there are going to be some areas where they're kind of... Here's another one, see? So we got one there. Then we got one way over here. Right? And then there'll be a few regions where they're probably going to dot it pretty well. So it could be like there's one here, and then one here, and then one here, and then one here. But then, like I said, there will be these spread out long places. I should have known because, I mean, this is where I found the caribou zones earlier. But I was hoping against hope that I could still find piles of them up there on those little ponds. I liked hunting those ponds back in the day. You know, they were pretty easy to hunt, so. 'Tis not the case today. But we'll end it like we started the video with a beautiful view here. Sun coming up over the mountains. Rascals playing in the water. We got some caribou in the background. I mean, come on. Good day of hunting. So anyway, as far as the Gone Hunting series is concerned, continue to keep looking out for it. It's going to keep popping up. Just going to hunt whenever I feel like it. Uh, you might even see more than one episode in a day. Who knows? I've just gone hunting. Okay. And I'm trying to get back into this game, and it's not that I don't love this game, but I need to get back into it and sort of regain the spirit of what I enjoy about it and just have fun. Have a good time. So, we may be in Alaska next time. We could be somewhere else. We'll see how it goes. But if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I really hope you guys are having a great day. And y'all, be good to each other.